Judy, on the cusp of Chicago's historically violent summer, the city's police superintendent is now out with a broad sweeping plan, nearly 60 pages, that lay out Superintendent Larry Snelling's vision for change. Tonight, the I-Team is looking at police crime data and the work Snelling says still needs to be done. In more than 30 years wearing a Chicago police uniform, Superintendent Larry Snelling's deepest concern, he says, is the rank-and-file officers on the city's streets.
If my officers don't have what they need, if they're not well prepared, well trained, body, mind, spirit, and they're not supported, then I'm putting an officer into a community that's unprepared to deal with that community.
The superintendent says that's at the core of his 59-page vision, billed on the department's website as a 3-year plan or guide focused on community trust, neighborhood safety, and internal growth within the department. His vision for repairing broken relationships with the city's neighborhoods.
It's not as hard as people think.
According to the most recent Chicago police crime data analyzed by the I-Team, violent crime is down citywide by 5% compared to the yearly average of the previous 3 years. Carjackings that terrorize city drivers down more than 35%. But our analysis found violent crime on CTA has increased 11% in the last 12 months compared to the previous 3-year average. And looking through this plan, CTA is only mentioned once in here. So what is the plan? What is the vision for bringing down violent crime on CTA?
When the summer months come, we know that there are more people riding, ridership increases, and we want to have more officers out there to be prepared for that.
Do you have officers on the trains or just on platforms?
We have officers ride the trains every now and again, and then we have officers on the platforms.
Another issue top of mind, large gatherings of teenagers and young people. How do you police something like that?
My focus has been more on how to prevent these things from occurring, but things like this can happen at any time of the day. We want to make sure that we have plans in place to stop it before it even happens.
Now, this is the first strategic plan Snelling has put out since becoming police superintendent in September of 2023. CPD says it's intended to be something of a living document that will change with public feedback. Right now, it's up on the department's website for people to weigh in on until May 7th.
Well, a lot to think about as the warm months come.
Right, so people have the opportunity to chime in on what they think is important.
Yeah.
Okay.
Watch breaking news on YouTube. Subscribe to ABC7 Chicago Eyewitness News.